What's up, Colo Nation? Welcome to Cards with Colo King, where we're going to be taking it's kind of a gimmicky looking, it's kind of a test run, I guess, of a Vespiquen Eeveelutions deck. This is for the expanded format, so let's just take a look at the cards now that we do have. So we're going to start off with one of Shaman EX. Shaman, most people know this by now. Its ability setup is when you play it from your hand onto the bench, you draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. I'm playing 2 of the Roaring Skies Skarmory. It's so I can play Call for Family in case I don't get a very good start, and I start with the Skarmory. I can defer and then bring out half my bench in one turn, in addition to my Ultra Balls and Level Balls. We've got the 2 types of Eevees. The first one is from Furious Fists, and this Eevee has the ability Energy Evolution, which allows when you attach a basic energy card to it from your hand. If it's like the same type as one of the Eeveelutions, you can look through your deck and evolve it right away, which is kind of cool because it's like a turn 1 Evo. So you can, I don't know if you can use it on the first turn, I'm not sure. You played it, I think you might be able to use its ability, but then the other Eevee we have, it's just the basic Ancient Origins. 1 colorless does 10 damage to tackle, 2 colorless 30, flip a coin, if tails you do no damage. Then we've got Flareon from the Plasma sets. It's basically a second Vespiquen. It does 10 more damage for after 20 for every Pokemon you discard to colorless. And as Fire to colorless will do 90 damage and 10 to itself. Flare Effect Flareon. The Eeveelutions in this set, what they do is when you play them down, this is for Ancient Origins Eeveelutions, it takes all your Stage 1 Pokemon get the same type as the Pokemon that you just played. In this example, it'd be Fire, in addition to its existing types. We got Jolteon doing the same thing. We're going to tech in 1 Vaporeon because this is expanded format. The Flareon mirrors will be interesting. So I do have 1 Vaporeon just in case, and if I never use it, it's discard fodder, so why not? Got 4/4 of Combi, Vespiquen. Vespiquen's a really great card. Its first attack is 1 colorless, does 10 damage, and you draw if you have 6. So it's basically set up with 10 damage added onto it. And then you got Be Revenge. It's the same as the Flareon's attack in the sense that it does 20 damage plus 10 for each Pokemon in your discard. We have Unknowns. You play it, you discard it, and you draw a card. So it's discard fodder plus its ability gives you a free card as well. Battle Compressors. Well, I only have 2 because I don't have that many. We are running Comp Search, so we can discard more cards. Level Ball, Ultra Balls, discard 2 cards, search for Pokemon. Level Ball is, I forgot to go over that, but basically you search for Pokemon with 90 HP or less. It was reprinted from Black and White sets into Ancient Origins, so we are able to use it now. Polaris, you shuffle your hand in your deck, you draw a number of cards equal to the number of bench Pokemon. Helps when you're facing Skyfield because it lets you get stuff right back into your hand, a massive amount of cards usually if you have an opponent with Skyfield up. Hexamaniac shuts off all abilities, will let us stop Aegislash, which is a huge threat to this deck, which is why I run 2. Stops Metal pretty well as well because they can't Metal Links their Bronzons onto their Rayquazas or onto their Aegislash. They can't do much with it. So this card's actually really good. It shuts off all the abilities in both players' hand, in play, and in each discard pile until the end of your opponent's next turn. So you actually get an entire turn you shut off their abilities as well. Got Lysander. 2 of those are in this deck. We are running 2 Lysander, just to switch out if we have an unfavorable matchup or if we want to pick something off real quick. 2N, you shuffle your hand in your deck, draw the cards, raise your prize cards. Professor Sycamore, discard 7 cards, your hand, and draw 7. 4 of those, we got 3 of the Forest of Giant Plants, which allows me to evolve on the first turn I play my Pokemon if it's Grass type. Really broken card. We are going to add a Muscle Band so we can add even more damage. I believe we can run one-shot Ray, was it with 11? Or no, with 10? I don't think, no, with 8 Pokemon we can one-shot Mega Rayquaza if we have 8 Pokemon in the discard. And we have a Jolteon on the field. As long as we use Vespiquen or Flareon, we can one-shot a Mega Ray. So it is a really helpful card having in that deck. It's 4 of DCEs, and we've got 8 Fire Energy. And that's going to be the deck we're going to be using today. So let's go into Versus mode and switch over to our layout. Alright, so we're going to start up now, and we're going to play with our Eeveelutions test deck. And our first opponent will have a Psychic-only deck. So he's gonna flip heads, and they're gonna decide to go first. So we're gonna, should we start with a Combi or a Skarmory? Since we're going second, we should actually be fine, because then we can call for family. We'll call for family, and we'll play the Combi on the bench, because now we can get out an Eevee, and we have a Jolteon in hand, so we'll be fine. So let's play Combi on our bench. So what our opponent started with is a Ralts. It's a black and white Ralts, side bolt if you flip a coin, and its head, so your opponent's Pokemon is paralyzed. Doesn't do any damage though. So we're good on that front. He's gonna play Charon. He'll draw 3 cards, and he plays a Spoink on the bench as well as another Ralts, just to get himself some bench Pokemon. And we are going to start our turn with a Forest of Giant Plants. We don't even have to worry about using our Comp Search for that. So let's just play our Vespiquen down. And I'm going to... Should I... we'll Comp Search now. Or I could Ultra Ball. I could Ultra Ball the Jolteon in the fire, but... yeah, we'll do that. We'll Comp Search... let's see. We'll Comp Search the Ultra Ball. And a fire... No, I don't know if I want to do that. We'll play Ultra Ball, I think. No, we're just gonna... touch a fire onto you, and we'll play Call for Family. We'll do Call for Family, which is just look up for basic Pokemon. We'll take one of that Eevee, and we'll take another Eevee. Put them right on our bench. Set up some Eevees. Now we can play the Jolteon next turn, and either Comp Search or Ultra Ball, whatever else we need. I really could play a Switch in this deck, because paralyzing my Pokemon really hurts. It doesn't let me get out when I need to, which really hinders what I can do, especially when I play colorless Pokemon like Skarmory, which are weak to electric type attacks. So yeah. So he's going to place, is that Mystery Energy? Yeah, Mystery Energy onto the other one, and he's going to try to paralyze us. Will he paralyze us? He is not going to be able to paralyze us, so we are good for another turn. We do draw the Sycamore. So let's play Jolteon on the bench. Yeah, we'll play Jolteon here. To that Eevee. We'll Comp Search, or do we want to just... Well, just... I don't know. What could we do here? Let's Comp Search for a DCE. And we'll go for 2 unknowns with this one. How many unknowns do we have? 1, 2, 3. We have all 4 in the deck at least. It's good. Shaman's also in the deck. And we'll end our turn there. He's gonna play another Psychic Energy on the Spoink, try to paralyze us again. Oh, nope, he's gonna actually play Bianca, which is gonna give him 6 cards, so he's Sidebolt, and now he'll go for the Paralyze. Will he get it? Is he gonna get ahead? Let's see. He is going to get Tails again. So we got a lucky break there, he did get Tails. We're gonna draw a Forest Giant Plants. We are going to use the ability on both unknowns to draw cards. So we'll play Shaman first, so we can use Setup. Now we'll discard Unknown. So we have the Vaporeon as well. We have another Combi. We have an Ultra Ball, so we can actually go for... we probably should go look for Muscle Band, but I don't think we had it in our deck. Let's just go and discard Combi and Vaporeon. And we'll play the, put down a Flareon as well. Evolve our Eevee. Honestly, could have taken another Pokemon because I just realized I have a Fire Energy in my hand, but oh well. Now, let's see, should I put on a DCE onto Skarmory, Colress. We got another unknown. And we get Level Ball. The last unknown. And we're going to play Unknown again, and we're going to just discard that as well. We should have enough to actually one-shot everything that he has. But we can now just use Skarmory and knock it out, and we do get another Skarmory, so let's just go for the Blow-Through for knockout. So he's going to move in the other world, which does have its energy attached, and add a Muscle Band on the Spoink. Double Carlos, and does he have the Grumpig? He might have the Grumpig. Will he paralyze is the question. He is not going to get the paralysis. That is another Tails for him. I feel bad because he's getting a lot of Tails. He's going to end. Lower my hand count because I really have way too many cards in my hand. And we do get the Lysander. We get a DCE to Fire Energy. Let's give it DCE to... We'll just give a Fire Energy, maybe? Alright, we'll give the DCE to Shaman. And we'll just go for another Blow-Through. We do get a Sycamore, so if we run with Pokemon, we'll be able to knock... Well, what's Spoink's HP? 50? Yeah, we can knock Spoink out. So he needs a basic Pokemon. And if he plays the Grumpig, then I'll be able to knock out his Spoink regardless because I have Vespiquen on the bench. See how many Pokemon I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd be actually, if he had a 90 HP Pokemon, he'd live that. I still need to get into the Pokemon discard. He needs to get a Grumpig somehow to win. He might be conceding here, I'm not sure. He is taking his time now to just carefully look over his decisions. And we're gonna have the inactivity bubble come up. But he's gonna play Eeveelutions. He is gonna look for the Grumpig. Does he have it? He does have the Grumpig. He's gonna evolve. And that Grumpig does have, I'm assuming, 90 HP. Oh, it has 110. Wow, that's a lot. So he's going to knock out a Skarmory, which does not give us the knockout because we don't have a Muscle Band attached to our Pokemon. But what I'm going to do, play Sky Return, I guess. Because I'll do Sky Return. How much damage does your thing do? Okay, so let's play, we'll play Shaman. Alright, so we're gonna Sycamore. And how many cards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have enough? 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we're one short of knocking out this Grumpig. I can't play anything either because then he can just do a lot of damage to my card. So let's go and use Shaman's Sky Return so he can't just use his second attack to knock us out next turn, and we should be fine. And send in Flareon. I have enough energy to retreat it. We are running a little low on cards. We've got 17 left. So hopefully we can pick up the knockout in a couple turns at most. That way we can just end this game, but... Pokemon Center Lady is gonna heal his damage. I really could use a Ultra Ball, because that'll let me one-shot this Grumpig. Or my Muscle Band, but I think I prized my Muscle Band. Which is kind of unfortunate, but he's gonna do 50 to us. He confused us, and we get a Fire Energy. Let's go. And just... Man, we don't have enough cards in our hand. He has nothing on his bench. Playing Shaman won't do me any good. We'll retreat to Vespiquen. Do 100, I think? Yeah, we'll do 100. And he... Well, he's kind of screwed. Because I can knock him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna be able to do 50. And that will be... hopefully game. Let's go for the PCE. Retreat. And we'll go for knockout. And that should be game. That was game. There we go. So that's our first game with our test Vespiquen deck, and we did manage to win that one, which is really nice. You're gonna get 25 tokens. Nice, 25 tokens. There are 11 more, so we get 36 tokens from this game. What was my opponent running anyway? The Psychic deck with stuff packed in. Oh, not bad. Lots of energy. Alright. And we're gonna go into our next game. We do reach another reward, it looks like. How many tokens are we gonna get? Because I forget that number. What was the number of tokens we got? Ooh, we got 100 free tokens. That's nice. So now we have 100 more tokens, and we're gonna be working towards getting these 3 cards here, which are Frigadier, Froakie, and it's not the right order, and Greninja. It's our next versus goal, so let's go into another game. It's not working. Did my client freeze or something? What is going on here? Yeah, it looks like my client froze. That's not great. I wonder what's going on with it. Maybe it's trying to connect. We'll try looking again, I guess. Weird. Not like any game or something? Sure. Nah, I don't know. Alright, so actually we're gonna wrap up this episode now. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button, as well as subscribe to Colo Nation. I will be back next time with another great video with another deck, and we will be back very soon, probably tomorrow. So thanks, peace out guys. It's Al, your Colo King, and I am checking out.